Here we go.
There's a difference.
Static in the throat of the empire. Feedback screaming through the bone. Conduction of history. They told you it was crazy. They always do. First they laugh, then they censor, then they build a department to manage the damage you already felt in your gut. Listen, this is a war, but not with tanks on beaches. This is a war with nutrients stripped from food, truth stripped from language, and courage stripped from men who traded instinct for comfort subscriptions. They don't conquer you, they reprogram you. Flow right in the water, screens in the crib, dopamine drip fed like a lab rat gospel. They train you young, obey signals, fear silence, outsource thinking, and when you finally feel wrong inside, anxiety, rage, dissociation, spiritual vertigo. They sell you pills and call it chemical imbalance instead of calling it psychological occupation. Wake up, this isn't left versus right, that's WWE politics, scripted conflict, interest music, fake enemies shaking hands backstage while the audience bleeds belief. This is globalism versus human scales. This is centralized power versus local reality. This is technocrats with spreadsheets deciding which populations are efficient enough to keep. They're not hiding anymore. They're normalizing digital ID, social credit, predictive policing, pre-crime thought models, AI moderation of the soul. And you think it's about safety? No, it's about compliance without resistance. Because a man who can think cannot be ruled cheaply. A man who remembers history cannot be reset. A man who feels God in his spine cannot be uploaded. They mock masculinity because discipline threatens chaos. They mock family because loyalty beats ideology. They mock faith because transcendence cannot be quantified. This is why they flood you with porn, confusion, inversion, noise. A weak mind is easier to steer. Fractured identity is easier to overwrite. And when someone screams about it, when someone points at the patterns, the funding, the incentives, they slap a label on them, conspiracy theorists. That word is a muzzle, a social kill switch designed to stop investigation before it starts. But here's the problem. Reality keeps confirming the crazy ones. Weapons of mass surveillance, gain of function lies, media synchronized like a hive mind, corporate state fusion so blatant it doesn't even bother hiding behind flags anymore. This isn't dystopia fiction, this is late stage empire with Wi-Fi. And I'm not telling you to panic, panic is what they want. I'm telling you to remember who you are. You are not data, you are not a node, you are not a behavioral asset. You are a living contradiction to their motto, a variable they cannot fully predict, a soul they cannot download. They fear you awake, they fear you healthy, they fear you united with purpose instead of algorithmic rage. So scream if you have to, laugh if you can, train your body, sharpen your mind, protect your family, question everything. Because once you see the machine, you can't unsee it, and that's why they're terrified. Transmission ends,
but the signal's still alive.
But the signal's still alive. But the signal's still alive.